Traveling in business class with kids, is it actually worth it? We've taken 3 one-way business class flights on 3 different airlines, all with our kids, and each experience was very different. Our first business class flight was with British Airways. At the time, our twins were 5, and we also had a 9-month-old baby. We purchased 4 seats and flew with the baby as a lap infant. The flight cost 240,000 points plus $3,500 in taxes and fees. Before boarding, we had access to the business class lounge at JFK and early boarding, which was a huge help with the kids. Once we were in the air, we got the kids settled and asleep and tried to rest ourselves. Overall, the seats, staff, and food were great. We got significantly more sleep than we ever did in economy. That said, it was a very large plane with a big business class section, so while the seats were comfortable and private, it didn't feel especially luxurious. On that same trip, we flew Air France business class from Paris to JFK, and this was our favorite experience. We were seated in a smaller front cabin, which felt quieter and more private. Our older twins had to sit at the window seats instead of next to us, which we weren't thrilled about at first, but it actually worked out really well. The staff was friendly and helpful. The lounge in Paris was excellent, and both the lounge and onboard food had great options for kids. This flight cost 192,000 points and $1,400 in taxes and fees, significantly less than the British Airways flight, which may have influenced how we felt about the overall experience. Our most recent business class flight was from JFK to Amsterdam on KLM, and unfortunately, this was our worst experience. At this point, our twins were 7, our toddler was 2, and our baby had just turned 1. We purchased 5 seats and flew with the baby as a lap infant. The flight cost 436,900 points plus $3,700 in taxes and fees. While the seats themselves were large and comfortable, the service was disappointing. During dinner service, I was holding a sleeping baby and seated near the bassinet seating. I expected help setting it up so I could eat, but after finally getting the bassinet installed, my dinner never came. The crew passed my seat repeatedly, but no one followed up. Later in the flight, I asked for help turning off my son's reading light. I was told someone would help, and no one ever came back. Most of us barely slept, and I was hungry for a large portion of the flight. For the amount of points and cash we spent, this experience was absolutely not worth it. These flights taught us an important lesson. Business class with kids can be worth it, but not always. The points add up quickly when you're intentional with your spending, but they can disappear just as fast when you're not careful about how you use them. Going forward, we'll be much more selective about when business class makes sense for our family and when it doesn't. Please like and subscribe to follow along for more.